Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here right in the same spot, same get up, same makeup, because I will be taking this daytime no makeup look to a full glam nighttime look that we all love. And let's get started. So if you haven't seen that video, which was the natural no makeup look, I will be linking it here. Go and watch that one out so that you have a continuity and you understand where we are coming from and where this came from. So go and watch that one and then come and join me. I'll be waiting for you here. All right, first tying your hair, obviously. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so I only have my BB cream on my face. If you have watched the last video, you would know. And this lip balm, which I'm gonna just leave on, and before I apply my lipstick I will just wipe it off so that my lips are nourished and hydrated. So what you can do is you can either remove gently with a makeup remover wipe. You can just gently take off the blush and your highlighter and everything and pop some foundation on top. That's one thing. Or if you are happy with a light medium coverage, you might just go on top with a powder and like the mineral, what is it, the mineral cover powder. You can just go on top of it with that, and then you can make your blush darker, do some contouring, change your eyeshadow and make it glam that way. But because I have to test the products and show you guys what I feel about it, I will be using a foundation. So what I'm gonna do is I will be taking just a tiny bit off and going on top of it with a foundation. So we are gonna be sort of not starting from scratch, but somewhere in between. Let's start. So as this video is about natural products, I grabbed natural makeup removing wipes. I don't use makeup wipes. I don't find them really helpful. But I'd like to double cleanse. So for heavier makeup I use my micellar water, or I use the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover, and that helps. And then I would go in with my Foreo cleansing device, put some face wash and then clean it. That's my double cleansing and that works wonders. But for today's video, talking about natural products, I will be using this wipe that I grabbed from the drugstore, which is natural, organic. It's whatnot, is 100% natural. So I thought I'm gonna give this a try and sort of stick to the theme of natural products. So what I'm gonna do is, while talking to you guys, I didn't realize what I was supposed to do. I was almost going to wipe everything off. That would have been a disaster and we would have been doing another video with the same look. Damn. Okay, so just taking that off there, because you shouldn't be going with powder on, going on the powder products with a cream. That can make it cakey. Some makeup artists, I know, they put like a translucent powder and then put foundation on. It hasn't worked on my skin and I've never been keen to make it work anyways. So yeah, I'm just using that to sort of blend it. And because the one that I have underneath, which is a BB cream, it's not a heavy product. It doesn't even matter if it's coming off from one place and not the other, because we are gonna be covering it with foundation anyways. And now just making my lip gloss a little light. And see, it's really hydrating. I applied it like a few hours ago and it's still there. It's really nice lip balm. Yep. So now starting with the foundation, just pat it dry. That's this. Okay, starting with the foundation. Here is the foundation. I'm gonna pop that on this. 1 or 2 drops is gonna be enough. And then we're gonna use a foundation brush. and apply. Even though this foundation is designed for oily skin, I don't find it too matte or drying. That's what I actually like. I don't like foundations which are very matte and then you have a hard time blending them, spreading them on your face. They collect around your nose, and with that we're gonna find out how this sits on the face, but you know what I mean. Some products are easier to blend, especially if they are for dewy, they have, you know, oily, dry skin, and they are supposed to make your skin dewy. I've been using a brush after a really long time. I'm so used to using the beauty blender. Yeah. Okay, that actually looks nice. Look, it does give a flawless finish. Perfect. You don't need, you can build it up. I feel like you can, because when I'm going over it with more product, it doesn't look like it's gonna kick up. And don't forget your eyes. I keep saying that. And your neck. That's it. I'm happy with that. Okay, now the concealer. Where is the concealer? They're lipsticks and concealers. See, the lipstick packaging and the concealer packaging is the same. So I keep struggling finding where is the concealer. Yep, here it is. That's the concealer. I'm gonna still use a brush, and I'll probably use the same brush and use the concealer like that. That's what I prefer, but you can do what suits you. Yeah, it is very, very natural, and I applied just a tiny bit because I want to test it out. I don't want to use a lot of concealer. Okay, let's set this up, but before this we're gonna go in with the creamy products. They've got this trio of neutralize, contour, and highlight. You can try neutralize under the eyes just to neutralize, or you know, or any scars that you have. You can use that, and the contour is obviously contouring, and highlight is obviously highlighting. You can use it on the cupid's bow here underneath your brow. I'm just gonna use the contour today and see how that looks. Pop that on a small brush. And yeah, that's the best thing, using the same brush for everything, starting from the lightest to darkest thing. So I used it for foundation, concealer. Yeah, sometimes I use it for concealer first. My brushes, when I do use brushes, otherwise beauty blenders, so I would use the concealer first, then foundation, then contour, rather than having to use different brushes. So using the same brush and doing this, and and that. I always like to start with just the tiniest bit possible, because you can increase it, you can build it up, but it's gonna be a disaster if you have applied too much and then you have to keep blending it. So starting with less and then building it up. This brush is really nice. Yeah, I have other foundation brushes, but I like this one, quite good. That's it. Now going in with the bronzer and back into the palette. This is the highlight palette. No, that's the palette. So what I would do is I would mix both the shades because I'm not going for the bronzy look. I'm actually going in for a more contoured look. So I'm gonna mix these two brushes and then create contouring, bronzed contouring mix of that. Where is it? Yeah. So because it is for nighttime, I want it to be more visible because otherwise in pictures it's not going to show up. And when I do my makeup, I feel like I really apply less product, and that's why my makeup doesn't look, I mean, to me, I mean, it looks natural. My makeup always looks natural, I feel, unless I've got smoky eye. So eyes don't look in a bold lip, but skin wise, like my foundation and everything, because I use light to medium coverage, yeah. So if I'm not using a full foundation, like a full coverage foundation, and then I don't do a proper contouring, it's not gonna give me that look that I want. That's it. And then you can pinch it to make it a bit more intense. Looks nice. And then using a tiny bit on the sides of the nose. Yeah. Done. That's actually nice. Now going in with the highlighter, we have to actually set the eyes. Yes, we have to. So going in with the same palette and using this powder, or actually I should use the banana powder. Yep, I'm gonna use the banana powder, and we're gonna set it and see what difference it makes. Okay, because this has more yellowy tint. I don't know how much you can see in the camera, but this one has given me instant brightness. Yeah, it's not as much visible in the camera or the lights. Yeah, that's that. So where is it? The highlighting palette. Here's the highlighting palette. Now I'm gonna use a mix of these two colors, champagne and the light gold color, with the same brush. And yes, I did wipe this brush. I did spray clean it in between because when I was creating the natural look, I used it for highlighter. So don't make that mistake. Don't use the highlighter brush underneath your eye. It's gonna not be a good result. So I did spray clean it, then I used it for setting the under eyes, and then the same powder brush, obviously I can't, because it's a matte powder, I can use it for my highlighter, but not the other way. So highlighter, mixing two colors. Yeah, see, that one was more bronzy, this one is very light, and I like that. Yeah, pretty nice. And then I'm gonna pinch it and apply it underneath my brows. My makeup is all about glow, glow, glow. That's what I like to focus on. I don't like very matte, dead face for myself. Not speaking on behalf on any of anybody else, but for me, too matte skin just looks dead, and I prefer glow. Okay, it's done. What are we missing? Blush. So the blush is only one color, but what we're gonna do is we will just go heavy-handed this time to make it look a little darker, which works, right? You don't have to buy different products if you can make use of one product in multiple ways. So going a bit, ooh, see that? Damn, that is intense. Look at it on the brush. Oh my god, it is intense. That's enough. That's enough. That will all come together. We can all blend that in. You can even use your powder brush, the one which still has powder from when I first used it, and I can even use powder on that, and then blend this in. If anything is too much, you can just use a powder, setting powder, and blend it in, and it's gonna make it look less you know, you can see the lines. It will make it look less intense and blend it pretty well. Yeah, looks good. So that is blush done. Now we should be moving to eyes. We've done the contour, highlight, blush, all the 3 steps done. And actually I should have done the eyes first, but you know, who cares? We can still do it. All right, so we do have that little light gold color from the morning. I'm gonna go in with, let me see, I want to go, because I'll be wearing dark lip, I don't want to go too crazy bright on the eyes, but still a bit darker, this one. And then we can use a more darker color on the corners, and that's about it. Yeah, I've actually mixed 2 colors and then going in the corner and contouring my eye. In the center, we can use a highlighter. Yeah. These colors are pigmented. They are quite good. Yeah, good. And I'm going to use the same color underneath the eye. Yep, nice. Now, from here on, what we can do is we can go really cat eye, or we can skip the liner, or we can just put a tiny line of liner. That's all we can do. I will do the lip and see what I feel like, because the place that I have to go to tonight is not that glam, so I might still do bright lip and keep it subtle on the eyes. My brows are bushy, but they're still fine. I mean, I don't need to fill them in. See, it depends on what occasion you have, where you want to go. I'm gonna just go in with the lipstick. Where is the blush? I'll show you the color that I will be using. It is a very berry color. Yeah, with the amount of products that I have here on my entire couch, I barely have any place to sit. Yeah, found it. That's the color that I'm going for. It is the color Grape Wine in the number 12. That. this is the color that I'll be using. I will use a brush. They have a really nice brush which is good for traveling. Let me show you. You can put it in your bag. Such a nice and cute brush, see, to apply your lipstick. So this is the one I'm going to use today. And the lip balm still has hydration on my lips, and this lipstick is quite hydrated too. So the brush helps in creating, defining your lip and creating a line. So they do have nice lip liners, but you don't necessarily need one, especially when you are on the go. This color looks darker in the tube, but it's not as dark. And of course you can build it up. And with the lip brush, you have to be a little, oh my god, yeah, a little careful when drawing, especially the edges. Yeah, you can make it dark. I was holding the wrong one, sorry. Yeah, so you can make it dark. And yeah, just sort of touching and making a line and a chain, defining a lip the way you prefer. I am done with the lipstick. Now with the eyes, I'm gonna put some lashes on, not very heavy glam lashes. I'm using these are the ones I recently found. These are Allure, and these ones are pre-glued, and I haven't found a perfect glue for me. I've used many from Ardell and many others, and I do tend to react to the glue. React as in my eyes get watery, itchy, and heavy, and it sort of irritates my sinuses. I don't know, I get runny nose, and watery eyes. So I've used, I forgot what is it called, but it's like some chemical free or something, silicone free or something like that. That one was fine, but these ones are hassle free. They just take like a minute, like not even a minute, I mean less than a minute. So you just take these, pop them on, and okay. And these are reusable. You don't have to do anything. Okay, I'm gonna adjust these, put these, and see how they look. I might not even need a mascara. Yes, you can put it on if you want to. See the, and if you put an eyeliner, you can always adjust that. So I'll put the other lash and be back in a minute. So guys, this is the finished look. I applied a little bit of bronzy eyeshadow, the pinkier and bronzy one, and mix it up, and that's what it looks like. And then I also applied the orange bright lipstick, which is really bright, and that's why I didn't want to apply a pink eyeliner or a very dark eye look. I just applied a little bit of eyeshadow and dipped it in, just sprayed a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and used it as an eyeliner. So you can always do that. You can create several different eyeliners just by using your eyeshadow. So it's easier, you don't need different products for that. So yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this, and even if you see, look at my glam makeup, it's not like extra over the top, because as I said, where I'm going to today is not like any event where I would need very heavy makeup. It's still glam because I've got bright lip, and compared to my daytime look, which is very minimal, this is still like a glam look for me. But yeah, if you want to make it look even more extra, you can just apply and full coverage foundation, and that should give you probably a little heavier look if that's what you want to go for. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, stay safe, bye.